First, Maccabees 1:7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. His servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth. We're giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from peace and salutation to all the brothers pushing this truth, this gospel of the kingdom. We call it a lesson, border, a kingdom defined by wickedness. This Esau, Edom, the scripture we just read there said, when this man took over, the red man calling himself white, wickedness, evil, bad times was increased in the earth. And we know that our power, Yahweh, is sending his only begotten son to a world ruled by this man. It's going to be on fire when he comes. Actually, we're going to get some, let's say a little bit more on this border business here. Let's get world on fire. Just one verse here, Yahushua speaking, Luke 12:49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? We can expect a chaotic situation of famine, cannibalism, PDF files, as the brothers say, total lawlessness, and border, the edge, the limit, tumult. If you got a garment, I've got an example here. The border is the edge of the garment. There's nowhere else to go after that. This fugitive is running from justice. The scripture said, 2 Ezra 6:9, that Esau is the end of the world. That's who he is. The border, the edge of wickedness. Malachi 1:4. Let's just read. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border, the edge of wickedness, and the people, its whole nation, against whom the Lord is all caps, meaning Yahweh, hath indignation forever. In the Hebrew, this word border, Jebul, Gebul, it says a territory, boundary, region. That's what it's referring to. The edge, a domain of wickedness. Look at all this so-called gender, fluidity, gender, so the whole thing is madness, trans this and trans that. Don't know what it all means, but we know it's lawless. Let's get 2 Esdras. 2 Esdras 15, I think we need next. 2 Esdras 15. We're going to go from 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, destruction, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. It's reached the edge, it's reached the border. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood, sounds like Abel, crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yes, they're calling us Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We spread to the four corners of the earth. The whole thing is played out. We know who we are now. It's not working anymore. All the enchantments. Where am I? 2 Esdras 9. Let's get 1 and 2 to begin with. He answered me then, and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All the wickedness it turn up, for like as this verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful signs, powerful works and endings in effects and signs. See, we reach the end of this man's madness. Let's get Revelation, the border of wickedness, the edge, known by wickedness. That's his kingdom. Revelation 18:5, for her sins, whose sins? Esau, Edom's sins, have reached unto heaven. And of course, unfortunately, a bunch of our folk have joined unto this man. They can't wait. They're not slotted for righteousness on this side of the wrath that we've been described here. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Yes, he has. Not gonna get away. He will in no wise acquit you. Isaiah 34, go from 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountain shall be melted with their blood. Melt them, Lord, melt them, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth up from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, look, pay attention. It shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. There's a people of his curse. It's a permanent condition. You can't escape. Verse 8, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense is why? For the controversy of Zion. You put your hands on the Most High, the eye, the apple of his eye. And the Most High, he never speaks about any of the other nations like how he speaks about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Wickedness reach the border, the edge, the limit. Turn up, as we say here. Let's get something here in Job. This new song is terrifying in the ears of this man. Job 15:20, the wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of his years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ears. What sound is he hearing now? He's hearing the sound of his demise, the sound of judgment. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity the destroyer shall come upon him. Yes, when he's about to fill his belly. Isaiah 57:20 and 21 right at the end. But the wicked are like the troubled sea. Remember, he's a fugitive and a vagabond. He's running from justice. He can't relax. Even in his own kingdom, he's never satisfied. But the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my power. No peace, no peace to the wicked. Getting ready to say peace and safety. Isaiah 63:1, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, travelling in the greatness of his strength. I that speaketh righteousness, mighty to save. Verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. It's symbolic speech for the amount of killing that the Most High Son is going to be doing. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. He's going to save his people from their sins. That's what the angel Gabriel told Joseph and Mary. His people, their sins. Got nothing to do with the other nations. You're getting ready to go into slavery. Esau, Edom, he's just going to be destroyed after he serves out his punishment. Isaiah 66, love reading this. 14, and when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bone shall flourish like an herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servants, and his indignation toward his enemies. Verse 15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. You're gonna get yours, and we're close. This border. We've reached the edge. This kingdom defined by wickedness. Daniel 2:44 is wrap up with this. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. And it shall stand. It's going to stand forever. It's an everlasting kingdom ruled by Yahweh and his people. Kingdom rule in righteousness. Hurry up and come. Melt them, Lord, melt them. A border, a kingdom defined by wickedness. Can't wait, can't wait.